If you use an iPhone, a Mac, an iPad, an Apple Watch, an Apple TV, or are simply a technology enthusiast, you're going to love learning more about your technology with your new favorite geeks over at Mac Geek Gab. Get your questions answered and have some fun along the way. Visit macgeekgab.com or search for Mac Geek Gab on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Don't get caught without having Mac Geek Gab in your rotation.
Unmute. Welcome to Digital Bytes.
Hello, my name is Jonathan Simeone. In this digital byte, I'm going to show you how to use the Quick Access Toolbar, or CAT, in Microsoft Word. I'm running the latest version of Office 365 and JAWS 2025 with the September update. So now I want to get into the area where we can customize the CAT. So I'm going to hit Alt to open my ribbon.
Upper ribbon, expanded, ribbon, home tab, 2 of 12, Alt followed by H.
And I'm going to hit F for the File tab.
F, leaving menus, leaving ribbons, Alt followed by F, H, file list box, home, 2.
And now I'm going to hit T for Options.
T, home, new, general, 1 of 11.
And now I'm going to down arrow to Quick Access Toolbar.
Display, proofing, save, language, accessible, advanced, custom, quick access toolbar.
There it is. And now I'm just going to tab through this entire panel just to show you what's here.
Quick access toolbar, choose commands from combo box, popular commands, Alt plus C.
So this is the place where you can select where you want to get your commands from. Popular commands is the easiest one to use. It has, I guess, 62 different choices in it. There's also like commands not in the ribbon, which has something like 700 different choices. But you can up or down arrow through this list to change where you want to select the commands from. Now I'm going to tab.
List box, separator, comma, list separator.
And this is the box where the commands are located. In this case, it's from the popular commands because that's what was chosen in the previous field. Now I'm going to tab again.
Show quick access toolbar checkbox checked, Alt plus S.
And obviously we want to show it.
Toolbar position combo box, below ribbon, Alt plus O.
Below or above the ribbon really doesn't matter for those of us who use the keyboard.
Always show command labels checkbox checked, Alt plus L.
I don't think that's really important either. I just left it alone.
Add greater button, Alt plus A.
And when you want to add a command, that's the Add button, or you can use the Alt-A shortcut.
Customized quick access toolbar combo box for all documents, left parent, default right parent, Alt plus Q.
You want to leave this the way it is so that every document you use based on your normal template will use your customized CAT. And what that means is every time you open a new document one, or you open a document somebody sent you or whatever, it will use your version of the CAT. I'm going to tab again.
Customized quick access toolbar list box, normal module.
Okay, now we're into what's currently on my CAT. And we'll come back to this in a bit. I just want to finish tabbing through the panel here.
Modify ... button, modify label or icon of a button assigned to a macro.
And this is something that we don't really need to concern ourselves with here. I'm just going to tab again.
Menu, reset submenu, delete all customization.
And this is important because if you play with the CAT and you really don't like the way it turned out, you can use this menu to reset back to factory defaults.
Import/export submenu.
Import/export is exactly what it says. You can import a quick access toolbar that somebody shared with you, or you can export one to back it up and use it on another machine you have. That's what import export does.
Leaving menus, move down button.
Move down allows you to move something down in the order on the toolbar.
OK button.
And there is a move up when you're in a position where you can do that. And I'm not sure why it didn't show that here, but there's the OK button. Now I'm going to shift tab back to my quick access toolbar.
Quick access tool. Menu. Import reset sub menu. Leaving menus. Modify dot customized quick access toolbar list box. Normal dot.
And I've put a couple things on here to remove just so I can demonstrate that. I'm going to right arrow through the options on my toolbar.
Normal dot module. New style dot normal dot accept revision. Change list level.
Change list level. I don't actually care if that's on there. So I'm going to hit the Alt R to remove it.
Alt R accept revision.
And it's gone, and my focus was taken onto the accept revision, which I also added so I could remove it. So I'm going to hit Alt R again.
Alt R normal dot module 7.
And that is something I have that you won't have, and I'm just going to leave it there. But let's add one. I'm going to shift tab.
Customize less remove but add greater always show toolbar but show quick access toolbar list box separator comma less sep.
And now I'm in the list of commands that you can get from the popular commands. I'm just going to down arrow.
Accept revision. Add table. Align left. Bullets.
And let's choose the bullets. I'm going to hit Alt A and add this bullets to my quick access toolbar.
Alt center.
And now I'm going to tab back to my quick access toolbar.
Show quick toolbar always show add greater less remove button customized quick access toolbar list box bullets 6 of 6.
And you can see now that the bullets are there. They're on my toolbar. So now to save this, I have to tab to the OK button.
Menu import / leaving menus move up OK button.
And I'm going to hit space.
Space edit.
Now I'm in document 1 now, and I have just some silly text here that I'm going to select.
Apples, grapes, oranges.
The reason the quick access toolbar is such a handy thing for those of us who use the keyboard is that the 8 slots on the toolbar coincide with the keystrokes Alt plus 1 through 8. So when you hit Alt plus 1 through 8, it will launch whatever is in the position on the quick access toolbar. Now, I believe it said that the bullets that I just added to mine were in the 6th spot on my toolbar. So I'm going to try hitting Alt plus 6.
Alt 6, bullets, bullet library, none button selected, 1 of 8.
Perfect. And it opened the bullets pane. Now I'm going to use the right arrow key.
Bulleted comma, solid circle button, 2 of 8.
Solid circle is the bullet I most commonly use, and I'm just going to hit enter.
Enter, edit. Bullet apples, bullet grapes, bullet oranges.
And there, using the quick access toolbar and the Alt 6 combination, I was able to open the bullets pane and select the bullet that I wanted. Otherwise, I would have had to use Alt plus H and then U, and I would have had to remember all that. And again, this is a very simple thing you can do. I have much more complicated things on my cat, and there are, oh God, over 1,000 different commands you can consider putting on your cat. That concludes this digital bite. Thank you for listening.
Hi, everyone. This is Desiree. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about something I discovered by accident, kind of. So we all know iOS 26 is out, and there's some good things about it. And there's some not so good things about it. Personally, I don't like what iOS 26 did to my phone app. Let me show you what I mean. So if I go into my phone app right now, phone, edit, button. Okay, so I'm at the top of the phone app right now. I'm going to swipe right. Calls, heading, filter, button, recents, call, John, call, Mama K, button, call, Mom S, button. Now, it said recents, but the first thing I'm seeing are actually my favorites. I have to keep going down. Call, Natasha, call, Nash, call, Nikki, call, Yad, recents, heading. And there's the recents heading. Now, I could have moved by heading, and then you see your recent calls. Mama Karen, 151. So there's some numbers here for my recents. The other thing that's a little different are the tabs at the bottom. So I'm going to tap at the bottom left corner.
Tab bar, selected, calls, tab, 1 of 4.
There are 4 tabs here. Calls,
Contacts, tab, 2 of 4. Keypad, tab, 3 of 4. Search, tab, 4 of 4.
Okay, now that's all of my tabs. I used to have a voicemail tab here, and I liked that because it was easy to find my voicemail messages. Now, when someone leaves a voicemail, I have to actually go into that recent call before I can hear or see the voicemail. I don't like it. I don't like the layout of it personally. Maybe I'd get used to it, maybe not. But one thing I found out kind of by accident is one day I pressed the filter button just to see what I could see here.
Edit.
So I'm going to go back up to the top and I'm going to swipe right.
Calls, heading, filter, button.
And I'm going to press the filter button.
Filter, classic, button.
Okay, so the first options here
Classic, button.
is classic
Selected, unified,
and
button.
unified. So the unified is the new layout where it just kind of puts everything all in one page and takes away my voicemail tab.
Selected, calls, button.
And then you can, of course, select the things you want to see in whichever view you have.
Missed, button.
So I'm going to go back and select classic.
Classic, button. Edit, button.
And now I'm going to go in my phone app.
Recents, heading. Search field, dictate, but recents, Mama Karen. 1512, Jonathan Simeone.
So those are my recents now. I don't have my favorites at the top. And if I go down to the bottom where the tabs are,
Tab bar, favorites, tab, 1 of 6.
my favorites are back. So if I want to just see my favorites, I can go to that tab. That was missing in the unified view.
Selected, calls, tab, 2 of 6.
There's my calls.
Contacts, tab, 3 of 6. Keypad, tab, 4 of 6. Voicemail, tab, 5 of 6.
There's my voicemail.
Voicemail, tab, 5 of 6.
Now that's interesting. It says 5 of 6, but that is actually the last one. I think because they put the search thing at the top, that is included in the tab count. But my voicemail is back. So now when I want to see my voicemail, I can go into that tab and see all of the voicemails at once, and I don't have to go into each individual call to see if they left a message. So hopefully some of you will find that helpful if you find yourself wanting to go back to the classic view in iOS 26. And that's my bite for today.
Hey everyone, it's Chris back with a digital bite. It's really kind of a digital demo, let's say. I was reminded recently of an app that I've had on my iPhone for quite some time. The app has been around for a really long time, and I believe it was a paid app at first when it came out many years ago, and then I believe in 2017, this great app became free. What am I talking about? VO Starter. VO, voiceover, Starter, is a great little app developed by Michael Deweese of Techopolis Online Solutions, LLC. And Michael's website is techopolis.online. And there he has various apps and courses and services available for app development and instruction. So I thought I would just take a little tour of this app here and show you what's available. I know that Apple has a voiceover tutorial. However, I find that in working with my students, sometimes people need something even more basic because it's hard to learn voiceover when you don't know voiceover and you have to use an app to actually learn it. So what I really like about this app is that there is a play button available at the bottom of the screen in case voiceover is not on and you need to have a good start at learning a few things, maybe even how to turn voiceover on in the first place. And so that's really nice. That is not offered, obviously, by the voiceover tutorial. so that Apple offers. So what I thought I'd do is just show you a few little things in here and kind of how things are organized. This would be a great app for someone who needs to get more familiar with VoiceOver, or if they're new to VoiceOver and you are one of their friends and you're going to help them out, sit with them and just have a good go at being more comfortable. When I open the app,
Start button.
there's a start button in the top left corner, which is great because that is what we want to do. And I will show you, though, what is after this start button.
View starter. Heading.
We have the heading.
About button.
We have this button that will give us some more information.
VoiceOver basics. Heading.
And here are the things that are covered in the tutorial.
Starting VoiceOver. Learn how to start and stop VoiceOver. Basic gestures. Learn the basics of flicking and double tapping with VoiceOver. Magic Tag. Learn about the Magic Tap feature of iOS. The rotor. Learn to use the VoiceOver rotor. Using the home and lock screens. Learn how to navigate the home and lock screens. Status bar, control center, and notification center. Learn about the status bar, control center, and notification center. Editing text. Learn how to edit text in iOS. Multi-finger gestures. Learn about more advanced features that work with VoiceOver. Online resources. Learn about available online resources.
And that's what's included in the tutorial. So it's a really nice grouping of concepts, and there's something for most everyone who wants to be more familiar. So there is a start button here.
Start button.
There we go.
Start. View starter. Menu. Back button. To get started, simply double tap the screen with one finger. This will begin the first lesson.
Okay, that's great. So there's nothing too difficult about that. If I double tap with one finger.
VoiceOver for iOS can be started using several different methods. We will discuss them on this screen. For devices with a home button, method 1, when setting up a brand new iOS
Okay, so I just touched the screen with two fingers because I know I can do that to stop the speech. Okay, let's go ahead and go back.
Back button.
And
Menu. Back
let's
button.
go to the menu.
Basic gestures. Welcome to View Starter for Magic Tag. Learn about the Magic.
So let me go to basic gestures.
Basic gestures. Learn. Explore the screen.
Okay, so here we have some categories.
Flicking. Tap/double tap.
So if I wanted to do one of these gestures and just see how do I get around the screen by flicking, this is sort of like a sub menu, a list of choices. So let me go ahead and go back to flicking.
Flicking.
So I will double tap flicking.
Excellent. You can now explore the screen to find objects. We will now practice flicking. This is another method for exploring what is on your screen. Find and activate the continue button at the bottom right corner of the screen to continue.
Okay, so obviously I'm on, a second step here because he did go over double tapping.
Toolbar. Continue. Button.
There is the continue button and I need to double tap that, so I will.
Flicking. Back button.
Okay, we hear flicking back button. We're going to flick.
Flicking. Heading. Flicking with VoiceOver on allows the user to navigate the screen by going in order, item by item. Visually, VoiceOver's focus will move from the top left of the screen to the bottom right. Flicking left and right is the primary method of navigating the screen of your iOS device using VoiceOver. It tends to be faster than dragging your finger around the screen, but both are equally important. Some items do not present themselves when flicking through some apps, and it might be necessary to drag your finger around the screen to find them.
I like the explanation of the difference between flicking and dragging, and that sometimes one might be more effective than the other. So as you can see, it's a very thorough, basic step-by-step tutorial, and as soon as the user turns on VoiceOver and knows that you can double tap on the thing that you heard that you want to do, you're off and running. So just a shout out to Michael DeWeese and this great little app VO Starter, and hopefully that will be helpful to someone to get started with VoiceOver and feel more comfortable. See you next time.
For more, check out unmute.show. You can email us at feedback@unmute.show.